This batch contains burials conducted by the Church of England. The default number of records in each image is set at 2. However, I can see that there are more in this batch. To check on the number of records, I reduce the image magnification. There are 8 records per page, and 2 pages, giving me a total of 16 records. To allow space for this number of records, click Tools, Records per image. I change the setting from 2 to 16. This has created the space for all the records, and I can now complete the batch. I can check whether the highlight is available by clicking on the View menu. Here, I can see that the options for highlights are grayed out, meaning that there isn't a highlight for this batch. Before starting to index, it is a good idea to review what information is available on each record. There is a given name, surname, burial date, and age. On checking the field Help for Gender, it tells me not to assume a gender from the given name. If there is no confirmation of the gender by other information on the record, I must enter it as blank. I enter the month, day, and then the year, which I saw further up the screen. I complete the age, and then press the Tab key to travel through the remaining fields, and move to the following record. After I complete the final record, the program asks whether I want to add more records to the image. Since I set the correct number at the start, I can just leave the value here at 0. After completing the quality check, I submit my work. This batch contains banns of marriage, but it's very difficult to read. I try to improve matters by adjusting the brightness. But it's still a problem for me to decipher the handwriting. Therefore I decide to return it. The green arrow takes me back to the opening screen. I click on the button, Return Batch, followed by Give to other indexers. I know that this batch will be handled by someone with more experience. Here's another batch, which I downloaded earlier. This handwriting is much better. These are burial records again, but this time there is more information, which I can use to help me work out the gender. Here it says that Martha Gaunt was the widow of Joseph Gaunt. George was the son of David Walker. Because Martha Gaunt is described as a widow, I've entered her gender as female. I've also been able to enter her husband's name as well. George is described as the son of David Walker. Therefore, I've been able to enter his gender as male. This record says that Henry Cupit was at the Battle of Waterloo. We cannot enter this information, but it does serve to remind us that these are not just names, but real people, for whom we have the privilege of recording some details. Since Henry was 84 in 1881, it means that he was just 18 years old at Waterloo. I wish you joy and success with your indexing.